सो हेलो एवरीवन, वेलकम टू आवर न्यू एपिसोड। तो आज हमारे साथ है एक और सॉफ्टवेयर इंजीनियर जो कि अभी एक डियोलाइट कंपनी में काम कर रहे हैं और ही इज़ अ एमटेक ग्रेजुएट। सो विल स्टार्ट इट एपिसोड विद सिद्धार्थ इंट्रोडक्शन। हाय सिद्धार्थ।
Hi, Taner. Mm. So I'll start with my college introduction.
या
I studied in LNM IIT Jaipur. Okay, it's a college, it's a public-private institution based out of Jaipur. Okay, you need to crack JEE for getting into it. Okay, so during my college days, I've been a part of multiple startups across college. Okay, and also I've been a part of the Google Summer of Code program. Okay, during my college. I started my journey, Deloitte's journey there only. Okay. Apart from that, I learn and try to build scalable solutions, scalable systems. Okay, that does not break under heavy load. That's much about me.
ओके, सो विल स्टार्ट फ्रॉम द स्क्रैच। सो आपको कैसे यू रियलाइज दैट ओके आई एम वांट टू गो इन अ IT company? So what was the turning point of that?
Okay, so I basically कंप्यूटर में जाना है, कंप्यूटर इंजीनियरिंग में जाना है, ये तो क्लास 10 से ही पता था कि क्योंकि क्लास 10 में मैंने गॉट 100 marks इन JW in my computer science examination board examinations. From that moment, I thought I'll go in computer science only. I love coding. So for that, I cracked JEE, and through that, I landed up at LNYIT. So that's been a turning point. Mostly, I would say that full marks somewhere gave me a motivation that I could pursue my career in this field.
Okay, and as you are a dual degree program MTech graduate, so how it was? Because generally लोग BTech ही करते हैं, prefer करते हैं, तो it was your decision or kind of peer pressure?
No, it was not my decision or my peer pressure, but it was mostly due to my family as well. And the college, it supported dual degree. And at the marks that I got, I was eligible for that. So that somewhere paved the way that I should do MTech as along with BTech. And generally, BTech is 4 years program.
Yeah.
Okay. But if you do it integrated, it will convert to a 5 year program. In fourth year only, you'll start your MTech studies as well. So by the end of the fifth year, you are able to complete both BTech and MTech
Okay.
together.
So how was your college experience? It was a good or kind of mixed experience?
No, it was really good. Like it taught me many things that I think I won't even know. Like if like I won't be here only if I was not in that college. So yeah, college experience was I had great friends. Still I have. Okay, the internship that I got in Deloitte, the job that I got because of my college only. So yeah, it was pretty much wholesome experience. Nothing bad about it.
और अभी जनरली ऐसा देखा गया है कि जो जब फर्स्ट ईयर में कोई भी स्टूडेंट जाता है तो इतना सीरियस नहीं होता है अकॉर्डिंग टू देयर एकेडमिक्स। बिकॉज एक स्टूडेंट जब स्कूल से निकल के कॉलेज में जाता है जो क्योंकि स्कूल में बहुत ज़्यादा डिसिप्लिन होता है और कॉलेज में काइंड ऑफ ना के बराबर डिसिप्लिन होता है। तो आर यू काइंड ऑफ अ पर्सन हु हैज़ इनटू एकेडमिक्स इनटू द फर्स्ट ईयर और लेटर ऑन यू गेट इनटू दैट?
Basically, I was into academics, but not that much from the first year. We started in COVID actually. So we
ओके।
started online. So, but somewhere the peer pressure that you have, when you get into a good college, you all the peers that you have, it's like they're brilliant. You just want to compete with them. You want to be like them. So that is what made me more studious, I would say, that I have to get in front of the line. So I was studious, but I became more during my college due to the peer pressure mostly.
ओके, and you had intern at Deloitte and later on you get full time job. So
Yeah,
how you get that? It was on campus or the off campus?
it was on campus offer. So Deloitte used to visit our campus for the summer internship programs. Okay, in which like we all like all the batch, almost all the batch sits for the placement. So during that, I cracked the summer internship, and later on, it was converted to a 6 month internship plus a PPO offer, the full time offer.
Okay. So how it was? I mean to ask you that what was the round? What kind of round it has?
Okay, so for summer internship, it was kind of basic, but the majority, the heavy part, I would say, was the DSA round because you had to be around 10%. I would say the 500 out of 500 batch, only 40 were selected for the interviews. So you had to be good in DSS. The DSA round was important, and post that only a single interview with four panels. So, and in that interview, that was also good, kind of easy, I would say for me. But the DSA part was hard.
Okay, as you said that DSA part was important. So what is your approach for the DSA? Because I think if you go into the IT sector, I think it is a basic. At least you should know a basic of the DSA. So what is your approach for that?
So for DSA, previously I used to do competitive coding as well on Codeforce's platform. But later on, I realized that I'm not becoming too good at it, and also uh, it takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of time and effort, which is not exactly the same as what the companies expect, actually. So basically, if you go in too much into competitive programming, it doesn't. It at high level only you get the graph and tree based questions, GP based question, but that is what is asked in the company. So to prepare that, I switched to LeetCode, and my major approach was to give contest every week that LeetCode host on Saturdays and Sundays, and try to get 3 out of 4 questions in most of the contests. So that is what helped me mostly.
Okay. So at the time of college, have you ever participated hackathon kind of things? Because it generally happens.
I participated in some hackathons, but it was inter-college only, not a not a very big scale, I would say. I participated in one contest at Bits Pilani, okay, but it was more of a hardware event from my college, from my club, I would say. I was a part of electronics club. So with that, I went to the Bits Pilani. I presented. We even won a prize as well. The third, we landed at the third position. So I participated in some hackathons, but I do not have like too much experience over hackathons.
Okay. So what was your daily routine at the time of Deloitte when you joined it? What kind of it is?
Uh, it's kind of a normal 9 to 5 job, I would say. But yeah, you definitely enjoy building things, building new stuff, and seeing people use your product. It's great. But yeah, my daily routine would be, I would say, start your day at 7 or 8 mostly. Have your breakfast. And during my internship days, I used to, the 6 month internship, I was in Bangalore only. So I had to go office daily, 5 days a week. So the entire day went coding stuff, coding different stuff. Coming back, you hit the gym, you try to like do something else, maybe prepare for something, prepare for the next day. That's pretty much.
Or I was just previously having a conversation. He's from the Mastercard, and right now he's on a Bangalore, and he said that there is a lot of traffic in the Bangalore, and it is
Mm.
highest cost living. So do you agree with that, or you have certain different points on that?
Yeah, I agree to it. The cost of living is too high here, majorly, and the traffic. You have to experience it once you are here. You'll definitely hate it. People live here for the weather, but I think we are not getting that also this year. It's too heat.
Okay. So you are most into a backend development, right?
Yeah, I'm mostly into backend development.
So if someone want to start from the scratch with the help of AI, with taking AI as his partner, so what should his or her no roadmap from where he should start?
I should say you should start with a language first. Decide one of the four major languages that are used. Other languages are also used, but out of the four, I would say Python, JavaScript, or TypeScript, anyone. And the third one, I would say Go. You can go with Go and the Java. Fourth one is Java. So try to get accustomed with any one of it. Okay, most of the companies use any, like with the start of the project, it used any phone. Okay. I would say get good with it. Try to know more about the API architecture. What are HTTPS REST APIs? Uh, what is the difference between REST APIs and GraphQL APIs, query language? So I would say start with that, then slowly move on to the databases. I would say the NoSQL databases, SQL databases. What are the differences? How would you scale them? Uh, what is horizontal scaling? Later on, you go slowly, one by one. What are servers? Know about the concepts, know about the language, and then the direction will always be there.
ओके सो जब एक स्टूडेंट कंपनी के लिए जाता है तो इनिशियली ही गिव द रिज्यूमे टू द कंपनी एंड दैट गेट शॉर्ट लिस्टेड सो अकॉर्डिंग टू यू आपके रिज्यूमे में ऐसा क्या था वॉट यू थिंक दैट ओके दैट हेल्प यू टू गेट शॉर्ट लिस्टेड एट डियोलाइट और एनी अदर कंपनी दैट यू अप्लाइड
Okay, so basically, things are very different in on-campus and off-campus roles. But mostly in Deloitte, if I say what attracted to my resume was the internship. The GSOC internship that I did was the one thing that attracted recruiters most, and that was on which my interview went actually. So basically, they asked questions mostly upon my internship, what I did, how I did, why did I do this, why did I not do this, why I chose this, did I talk to them, like did I clarify the requirements, everything was based over that only. So it was mostly the GSOC internship. I would say people should try doing internships in college. That would really help them in the long run.
ओके
Yeah,
सो एज यू सेड दैट यू हैव परफॉर्म अ लॉट ऑफ क्वेश्चंस ऑन लीड कोड
yeah,
या
I
सो
had to.
can you tell me that how many questions have you solved yet?
I think it's more. I don't look at the number of questions mostly. I
Okay,
try to basically know the concepts that if am I improving, am I able to think more on this topic or not? So I think mostly 700 to 800 questions. I think there are. I'm still doing DSA daily right now. I would say that one should do it daily, even after 1.5 year job. I'm still doing DSA daily.
okay. So at that time of college, when you were in the college, so which company was your dream company that okay, at least
Okay. The dream company, I would say, for on campus or off campus, you would
on
say.
campus, I'm talking about the on campus.
Okay, on campus, ah, the dream company was mostly BNY Mellon, I would say.
Yeah,
It's the Bank of New York Mellon. It used to visit our campus every year. Unfortunately, it didn't visit at my placement time. But yeah, it was one of my dream companies. It pays really well. So that was one of my, yeah. But off campus, it's definitely Google. I
yeah.
would love to crack it one day.
So at the time of your batch, so what was the highest package that anyone got?
People got around 80 LPA as well, I would say.
Yeah,
It was not on campus offer, it was off campus offer. But um, even 40 LPA was common around, like many people got offers from Amazon. So that was around a common package, I would say, around in my college. But yeah, the highest was around 80 LPA.
okay. So at the time of colleges, apart from academics, are you involved in any other kind of clubs or any kind of activities which help you a lot?
Was involved in the robotics club of our college, the Phoenix that we have. And I was even a part of, like, we used to have a fest at our college. So during the fest, you need to have maintained some relations with the other colleges as well, so that you can invite them at the
Yeah,
competitions that you host. So at that time, I was a PR lead. Okay, I was given the responsibility of a PR lead. So public relations head. So it was an opportunity given to me to improve my public speaking skills as well, and to talk to different people. across India to invite them mostly. And yeah, I was mostly involved in that only.
Okay. And almost you have the experience of 1 year. How
Hmm.
AI is used in industry? A real-time example. Can you give me?
Yeah, use daily.
Okay.
From the moment you start your laptop till you end it in briefing meetings, in coding, everywhere it is used. I would say if a college grad is viewing it, is viewing this podcast, please start learning AI development, I would say, and also AI application. How would you apply the application of that is what I think will be more significant later on as we move forward. No, AI is taking everything. Even I have not written a single line of code mostly by myself in the last 6 months. We have AI tools. It's good at it. It's pretty good at it. Don't have to think. You just have to know things, how to architect, how to basically design a product. How would it go? The basic coding stuff, the menial task, the AI is doing easily.
ओके। अभी हम पर्टिकुलरली अगर आईटी सेक्टर की बात करें तो बहुत सारे चीज़ें होती है। काइंड ऑफ वर्क लाइफ बैलेंस।
Hmm.
क्योंकि बहुत सारे लोग ऐसा बोलते हैं कि इन आईटी सेक्टर देयर इज अ लॉट ऑफ प्रेशर। आई गेस पैसा मिल रहा है तो प्रेशर तो होगा ही। सो डू यू एग्री विद दैट कि हाँ रहता है या कभी कभी रहता है डिपेंडिंग अपॉन द मैनेजर और योर टीम लीडर? सो व्हाट इज योर
कभी
टेक ऑन
कभी
दैट?
रहता है. It's not that you'll always get even for the bad companies that you have heard about कि भाई इसमें तो बहुत प्रेशर है. बट हाँ, कभी कभी तो रहता है. हाँ, मेरे यहाँ भी रहता है, बट ऐसे एज इन जनरल इट्स काइंड ऑफ चिल एट माय प्लेस. बट हाँ, आईटी सेक्टर्स में देयर आर सम कंपनीज लाइक दैट make you work a lot and they expect a lot from you obviously because they are paying you a lot. So यहाँ रहता है. But I would say अगर early in your careers if you do a lot of hard work it will basically pay later in your career. So you should do it. You should not think about work life balance or anything at the start of your career. Just give as much as you can, you will get as much as you have.
Okay. Or I was having a conversation more than 11 12 peoples. They are from the good colleges, even the
Hmm.
IITians and NITians, and they said that almost 50 to 60% of their knowledge or the experience they gain from the YouTube. So do you agree with
Obviously.
that, or you have certain different opinion on that?
No, I totally agree on that. Like we live in this era, no, this is kind of a boon to us, I would say, that so much of knowledge is available for free on YouTube.
Yeah.
If you search for any topic, you will get something at least. And people like you are there for obviously motivating us and like to motivate us for creating more videos, I would say. But yeah, definitely, I also learn a lot from YouTube. Mostly my DSA also, most of the clarifications that I use for DSA, most of the videos for almost all the problems are there on YouTube. Okay, so yeah, I agree, totally agree on that. I even learned most of my things from YouTube only. For DSA, I would recommend Striver, definitely. Take you forward channel.
Okay. So have you any plan for your startup? Because generally it happens. क्योंकि बहुत हो रहा है कि they had a certain experience in any company and later on they start their own startup. So do you have any other plans in your future?
As of now, I don't, but someday I definitely want to build one thing. I have some things in mind, but not that much कि मैं उसको एक full fledged एक तरीके से full fledged startup में convert कर पाऊँ. But yeah, definitely someday I would.
Okay.
होता है ये चीज कि अगर आप बहुत अच्छे मतलब if you are at some good place, no, you meet some good minds, you tend to make new things, better things for
Yeah.
people.
Okay. Or any regrets that you done in your college? काइंड ऑफ कि अगर और अच्छे से पढ़ लिया होता तो शायद और अच्छी कंपनी में हो सकता था, बट ड्यू टू सम योर ओन
Uh,
मिस्टेक्स। सो व्हाट डू यू फील दैट?
ना रिग्रेट्स तो नहीं है, बट हाँ ऑब्वियसली ये तो रह ही जाता है. पढ़ने का तो नहीं होता बहुत ज्यादा. व्हेन यू आर इन कॉलेज प्लेसमेंट्स your 80% is left, 20% is your hard work,
या।
I would say. But yeah, that 20% was there, but 80% might not be there. But हाँ, आज नहीं है तो जरूरी ये नहीं है कि कल ना हो आपके पास लक. तो for that, you have to keep working. But yeah, no regrets from my college.
Okay.
Hmm.
So, what should be the advice you give to your juniors? Because right now, due to AI, and it is getting in all the domains, I guess, not just IT, it going in all the domains, and a lot of cost cutting is done by the companies. तो ऐसा क्या करना चाहिए जो भी स्टूडेंट ये सुन रहा है कि हाँ एआई तो है ही बट हाउ टू अप्रोच दैट.
I would say start using tools, start learning basically how you can leverage more AI tools. There are too many free tools available in the market, free models there that you can use. You should know at least basic कि भाई ये मॉडल तुम कैसे यूज कर सकते हो, मे बी what is good about this model, what is not good about this, for which task, what you have to use. Try to build some agents. That is what mostly can put you a little ahead of more people in the market, because इतनी तेजी से चीजें इवॉल्व हो रही है ना कि to keep up with everything it is too difficult.
यस.
But learning should not stop, I would say. बट अब वैसा नहीं रह गया है कि जब पहले आप बैकएंड डेवलपमेंट सीखते थे, फ्रंट एंड डेवलपमेंट सीखते थे, उसके लिए जॉब ढूंढते थे. बट अब आई वुड से कि यू शुड सर्च फॉर समथिंग रिलेटेड टू एआई ओनली, एंड यू शुड हैव थिंग्स related to AI in your resume to stand out from the crowd.
Okay. So which model you use generally, which kind of chat gpt or grok or which kind of uses?
See, that's what I said. You should know for what things you should use.
Yeah.
So for coding at my office, we don't have the access to Cloud, but we have GLM5.
Okay.
Okay, so that is on-prem hosted machine, on-prem hosted model. So for that coding, we use GLM5. We have another model, I would say GPT OSS 120B, that is used for mostly the summarization task. And in my daily life, for let's say, I used Gemini for writing my research. Okay, I use Claude for writing any extra code that I have. GPT for daily tasks I use. That's what it is. You should know for what model is best and for what you should use it.
Okay. So just I have covered all the questions. So any kind of motivation you want to give to the viewers? क्योंकि I guess
Motivation.
हाँ.
Motivation. I would say कि you should work hard, like work really, really, really hard, and things happen. You won't know how things will like happen, but it will happen. So work really, really hard. And if you don't work hard now at your point, at your life, like is this point, you'll have to work hard later. So there is no substitute to hard work. There's no substitute. Just work really hard and you'll get what things you want in your life.
So,
That's
have you any
uh,
plan to go outside the country? Because I have asked almost all of them, and their answer were yes. I guess your will be yes, because outside the in Western countries, you have good life balance, you have good environment. No one want to live in India, I guess. If
no,
you,
it's not that you don't want to live in India, but obviously, someone who hasn't been there like wants to try it at least once. And if obviously if you like their lifestyle, if you like their culture, you tend to spend more time there.
yeah.
So I'm not against it that I don't want to go there, but yeah, if I get the opportunity, definitely I want to try it once. But there's not mandatory thing that I want to live outside India only. I have my family here, I have my parents. I want to live with them as much as I can. So definitely, it's not that I want to go abroad, but yeah, if I get the opportunity, definitely I'll try.
Okay, thank you, Siddharth. It was nice
Thank
meeting
you.
you.
Thank you, Tanay.